Okay, friends, pleasant good day to every one of you that's here, that's under the sound of my voice. I want to wish you a very, very successful day. I want to say hello to you all as we have and we start yet again another week of our calls and mentorship calls. As you know, I'm currently sitting on in Sophia office. With me, the eagle landed just today. He flew in. Um, and we're here working, no work, no money. And that's a fact. Today we may have a little greeting, a little hello from the corporate coordinator himself, Mr. Lumil. I'll probably let him just say hello, introduce himself. Nothing much, as you would have seen the newsletter this week. A lot was shared, so he's coming in with impactful ideas to definitely get us to the direction that we need to be. Um, Very excited about a lot of the developments, and I feel so much more comfortable as we go forward in this business and in this concept of one ecosystem. Today webinar, I want to really discuss all about the event. Of course, I want to give the chance to a couple of the other persons to participate. I may give the chance to Ms. Tabitha, who already sent me her information regarding the ticket she purchased. So you will be seeing a flyer from her coming out. I know Amir Bloomer is probably the first flyer you would see because he sent me immediately as he would have purchased his ticket as well for himself and his wife. A lot of good is happening, and that is exciting to me. And it's amazing some of the things that we experience. I spoke to some individuals this morning that allegedly doing a documentary on our business of crypto and one ecosystem is involved. And they had so much warped misunderstandings about this business. And the funny part was, while I was doing or having the conversation with them, the head of the IT third party team, he was here this morning. We had a short meeting. We meet again tomorrow. And he was listening. And in the corner while he's listening, he's laughing to himself because anyone to once upon a time think that there was no blockchain in the system, that is ridiculous. Anyone who don't understand centralized blockchain and the concept of it is ridiculous. I want to remind you, there's no fight, nor should there be a fight between decentralized blockchain and centralized blockchain. There's no fight by us as the one ecosystem against any other cryptocurrency. We are not fighting cryptocurrencies. So I wanted to make sure I reinforce and remind you of my stance regarding that. I believe an enemy of an enemy is a friend. And I'm not calling fiat currency the enemy. I'm calling quantitative easing, fractional reserve lending, and things of that nature the enemy. That is the system reform that we are fighting, that we need change, that we need development in. And blockchain and cryptocurrency and the concept of is here to make that change. They even discuss the white paper of Bitcoin with me and say, oh, don't say nothing about blockchain in it. Are you serious? It speaks about block, it speaks about hash, it speaks about chain. Oh my goodness, because they don't have the word blockchain together, it's not blockchain. Let's be sensible, friends. So when questioned or talked to, if you yourself not personally grounded in this business, you could be rattled, you could be shaken. The only way for you to be personally be grounded is for you to do your due diligence, your homework, and learning the industry. Once you learn the industry, it makes life so much easier for you to participate in the conversation of fintech. And here's the key component for us. We are the only ones still understanding in the industry. And guess what? 99.9% don't understand. If we look at the population of the world in the billions that it is, in the 7 billion, we have not scratched the scratch of the surface. The penetration in the market is so wide open for me and you. This is why I have to continually and will not stop fighting for this brand, because I know we are creating long lasting change, and not by accident, by design. And I'm happy for the founder. She celebrated not yet another birthday. This week gone. Yesterday was not yesterday. The day before was Dr. Richard's birthday, 31st of May. We wish her a very happy birthday wherever she may be. Thank you for casting your vision and allowing us to be a part of that vision. I am always and will always maintain gratitude for being a part of this concept. And it must be that way. It amazed me of the individuals who didn't even know the word of cryptocurrency, if not for the good doc herself. Now all of a sudden they're experts and they turn against the person who gave them birth. Incredible. Incredible. Gave you birth into a world you never understood. And all of a sudden you are so profound that you turn against the person who gave you birth. Could you imagine if you yourself turned against your mother and you went against your mother? Could you imagine that type? No, most people can't have that thought or conceptualize that. So please remain humble, remain well positioned as you are, and remain faithful to the fight. The war that we fight, my friends, is one that has been waged 700 years ago. And the change that we are going to create is not going to be 7 years change. It's going to take a journey, but a journey worth doing. And I am letting you know, with the systems that's being put in place, you have a career here that can be built. You can be proud of building your business with this opportunity called One Ecosystem. There's so many significant up and coming information that is going to be released at the event that's currently being worked on now, that it is flabbergasting to say the least. And I'm happily proud to be associated with the brand. I kid you not. So before I continue, because you know I can continue and continue, and I will continue, I want to ask our resident reporter, if that's what we want to call her, a good colleague and friend of mine, someone I admire and love a lot, who works so hard behind the scenes, you would not even begin to understand the level of work that goes on. Ms. Lozama, if you are there by chance, tuning in, if you could join me in this conversation as we go through one or two information regarding the newsletter. Maybe you could read the corporate coordinator message, and after you read that message, I'll ask them to come say hello to everyone. I love your background. Let's do this.
Absolutely, we must. Yes, it will be my pleasure to read the message from our corporate coordinator. Let's check it out here. We are packed with information in this newsletter, as I noticed this morning. So, are you seeing my screen?
Yes, I am. Yes, I am seeing the screen.
Wonderful. So here we are, the starting point from our corporate One Ecosystem corporate network corporate coordinator. Dear IMAs, you all know and hopefully understand that the company has chosen to distribute the products through its products through the network marketing model. However, a project with the size and influence of ours needs to be a role model for other projects in the industry. It requires adequate team building and organization, a high level of integrity, loyalty, and compliance with the general terms of the project. This is what each IMA clicks in acceptance when he or she first logs in to their account, or if there is any update. These general terms and conditions are in fact the contract with which each IMA signs with the company. The network marketing model uses one of the most important skills of any entrepreneur, namely the development and building of associates from his team. As a result, we, together with the person who manages the network on behalf of all IMAs, Captain King James, have decided on some changes and adjustments to how the network has operated to date. The first thing we will do, working hard with him, is strengthening and building the network into a powerful organization, is to develop loyalty. Actions in this direction will be in three phases, and in my message today as corporate coordinator, we will touch only on the first phase. We would like to ask any IMA who is currently developing another network project, such as an MLM, network marketing project, that you are not to build an organization there, whatever it is, whether it is in finance, a service, or a product. Of course, you may buy and consume any MLM product and service. When an IME invests his or her time, his or her skills in another network marketing project, and makes effort to build and develop individuals there in that network and not here with us, there will be a deleterious effect. So to perform responsibly and honestly, all IMAs are required to take the following action. He or she writes a letter of confession addressed to me, Ludmil George, and to King James, and please send it to the following email address: whistleblower@onelivecorp.eu. You do not even have to identify the name of the project, where it is, or with whom it is. All that is required is a sincere acknowledgement that you are building a network and organizing individuals into another project and giving your name and influence there. You ask us to freeze your account as an IMA in our project during this time, and during this time, you are doing the other project. And of course, when you decide to come back and be loyal in building only our organization, you write to us a new letter stating that you have made this decision. In the meantime, we will freeze your account and keep your position, rank, and everything you have acquired as an IMA in our project up to the time of your first correspondence. The deadline for this action for all IMAs to make the right decision to clear their conscience and become more effective in their own business, regardless of which project they choose, is 1 month, until the 30th of June, 2021. We expect to receive letters from the worthiest of you. On the 1st of July, 2021, we are launching a second phase on these actions, which will be related to changing the general terms and conditions of the relationship between IMAs and the company. Be brave and dare that the world is waiting for us, not someone else. The One Ecosystem Corporate Coordinator, Ludmil Joviv. That's it, Captain. Back over to you.
Yes, we'll pause right there and we'll go right back to you right after I give this young man a chance to say hello, to show his handsome face. So let me introduce you, or let him introduce himself. Our network coordinator visiting us on our webinar, Mr. Ludmil.
Hello, everyone. Nice to meet you all here. It's a pleasure for me to be part of this weekly mentorship webinar. If you understand correctly, the message I gave to you in this newsletter, you have to feel that some changes are going on here, and we are working very hard with the captain. And I have advice for all of you. Take out your armor, clean it to shine. We are preparing a new sword for you. And then we go together for a big march for the following months. And one last thing for this, my first appearance in front of you. I'm willing to see all of you which are participate now in this webinar in Bulgaria, in our pretty country, and to be together at the event in Plovdiv, wonderful city in our beautiful country. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Lumel. So there you have it. The words directly from the coordinator mouth of the One Ecosystem Network. And he's here to welcome you as we are developing, working, and creating many additional tools that we need as a network to function properly, and more importantly, have one voice. I think the key component to our network is having one voice as we go forward, and we go forward courageously, defending, upholding truth. When it's all said and done, we need to defend truth and speak truth. Too many lies have been shared in the past, and many fabrications that may be even happening now that I don't support, and I would not support. I believe that this business could stand on its own without any fabrication or without anyone insinuating something that it is not to be. I believe firmly in the industry of the world of cryptocurrency and the fact that we will head to a space where there is a collective effort to work simultaneously alongside the world of fiat. I know that we are going to be included in the financial system. We have to be, because they cannot ignore numbers. Hence the reason why I lean strongly on building the network. We have to build more educated miners so we do not become irrelevant. When we have more educated miners and we continue to grow, my friends, what do you think happens to the value that you have already received? It only grows. So it's natural for you to spread the message, build a business, because you're securing your legacy when you do such. This is why I personally, firmly believe in this business and concept, because I know it's life-changing, legacy impacting. The whole integrating into the paymenting processing centers of the world, that is our firm desire, because our crypto must be used. Our crypto must be utilized in the system. The question is, which one? Which ones? Because it's not going to be just be one alone. It's going to be a couple, but why not us? Why not us once we fit all the requirements that's needed? And guess what? We fit every requirement, every concept, everything that they are looking for. So I suggest to you guys, don't wait. Don't wait, participate. And in participation, I think the first step is seeing the One Ecosystem rebrand fully available, fully enhanced, renewed, whatever you want to call it, but see it for what it is. And it is success, and more success. That much I could tell you. So Ms. Lazama, you can continue with the other highlights and points that you like to speak on in the newsletter.
Thank you. Reporting live from the Caribbean, not yet in Bulgaria. I continue. Yes. So that's as I continue. There are some, and I will ask you, everyone should be coming, and you would read the COVID-19 guidelines, traveling information upon entering Bulgaria, and this is an order from the Ministry of Health, and it's perfectly aligned within the time of our event because this is valid until July 31st, 2021. So ensure that you go through it so that you would know how to prepare yourself as you journey to Bulgaria for this important, exciting, major event that you can't miss once you are in that zone to travel. So we have One Academy, One Heart. This week, the team looked at level 2 of the One Academy, and it's important that you go through that because there's some information on stock markets, etc. So again, go through the One Academy, One Heart. There, we have remember the rank updates. The fellow IMAs, we would like to advise that the rank updates are available. You can check your back office for new ranks to the 31st of May. Be sure to look out for this added feature that helps you to monitor your progress as you continue to rank advance in other areas. And two other things I will go through would be one, the merchant shout out. And this week, our merchant shout out is from Spain. And you see now featured not just the flag of the nation, but an explanation of what the flag means. So you could take a look and see what it means for Spain. We are visiting a number of merchants in Spain, you know, and so you could read up a little bit about Spain if you don't know much about it. But this week, there are 6 merchants with a range of 12 different product offering, from cookbooks to novels to nutritional products, food, drinks, knives, and even men's clothing. So merchant number 1 is Hamburgueria Florencia, and this is in Malticriaca. And this merchant, excuse my pronunciation, this merchant has been on the Deal Shaker platform since December 20th, since December 2020, and offers burgers and drinks for 100% ones. The other, so there are 2 such links for that merchant because of what their products are. The other is Giovanni Parpajola, and from the Canary Islands. And this merchant has a variety of culinary books, and these books include recipes from kitchen gurus and many other cultural traditions, from Barman's Manual with tips and recipes from breakfast to happy hour. And these cookbooks, these culinary books on culinary traditions of the world are for 100% one. So you see there are about 3 of them here, and you just click on that deal. The shout out 3 is for Gabriel Martinez Sanchez of Valencia. And what he brings to the Deal Shaker platform would be men's clothing, men's blazer, you know, 5-piece, and also a 5-piece professional knife set. So you see that the merchants have a wide range of what they can do, and this is exciting. So you have here a blazer, but you also have this wonderful knife set which can be used for domestic and commercial use. And of course, we have Emilia Ita Martinez and from Barcelona, and this merchant offers natural products which helps maintain a strong immune system and proper muscle function. And we know that in these times of ill health and looming things in the atmosphere, we need to boost our immune system. So Emilia accepts 50% one and 50% fiat. Merchant number 5, and this was merchant number 4. Merchant number 5 is from Madrid, Saludo and Belisa from Madrid. And this merchant offers great nutritional products also designed to kickstart a cleansing program called FIT. So you will see that they have some wonderful drinks to help that system. And also the merchant offers products, books, namely Equal Awakening of the Conscience to stop any suffering that one may endure. So lots of different, a variety of information that will help. So we go on to our One Academy. You know, sometimes I note that the company will revisit a quote that may have been there before because it's worth revisiting. So here we have under One Academy, the art of investment does not rest on knowledge following the news. So let me put my glasses to help. So it says the art of investment does not rest on knowledge, following the news and calculating only. The success lies in developing and maintaining soft skills, as well as one of the very important of those, which is motivation. Being motivated in itself will not stop you in the way towards your goals. You should always sustain the discipline required to follow the aims that you want to achieve and also prepare carefully for them. Investing is not an act, it's a process. And those are from our One Academy Manual Level 1, words of wisdom that you should take in. And Dr. Ruja's quote, ignorance causes us to fear change, to fear the unknown, and to avoid trying anything new or different. But the reverse is also true. The very act of gathering more and more information about a particular subject causes us to be more courageous and confident in that area. And this is from Learning for Profit. I'm sure everyone should have that book by now. And this week, Captain King James' quote is, "It is strange that countries where they have gold mines, their local currency has very little value." And that takes me straight into our Captain's Corner. And on the way there, we look at various television programs that is beamed throughout the world. So it's right here rooted in the Caribbean, Synergy TV, national television. And if you have been following over the last few weeks, King James has been interviewed live on set from Bulgaria. And there's another program called Gael, the Caribbean, but it's also being internationally because it shows transparency, obviously. And our Captain's Corner, and it seemed to segue from that message that Dr. Ruja just spoke about, being courageous. Focus takes courage. And we see this wonderful image of that most focused creature, the eagle. There are few secrets of success: courage, goal setting, and focus. In speaking to my friend Dwayne Cadiz on IME, we had a healthy conversation, and he shared the following. Of course, I edited some. Focus takes courage. Merriam-Webster defines courage as mental or moral strength to venture, persevere, and withstand danger, fear, or difficulty. In my lifetime, and similarly in yours as well, there have been many moments where we need to tap into courage in order to stay focused. Being courageous, having courage, gives us an inward strength and motivates us to do something. to take action. Consequently, the result of being courageous, of having courage entails movement, repetition, and consistency. These are mental and moral strengths that inspire us to defy elements such as danger, fear, and difficulties. In our lives, individually and collectively, there are experiences that would have made us or broken us. It is up to us to have the proper perspective. This is exactly how I view our one ecosystem. Looking back, many errors occurred in the past, and it takes courage to improve and to do what we are all doing right now. This company's event, the rise of the one ecosystem, excited me because of all the hope it provides for us to become a household name. As Cadiz shared the following, it should serve as an encouragement. In 2004, Dwayne became a father for the very first time. And the thought of being responsible for the welfare, upbringing, and development of this new human life almost paralyzed him with fear. In order to meet the needs of fatherhood, I had to venture out of my comfort zone. I had to up my game and become more proficient on my career path. This left me with two options. One, allow the mental limitations of having, at that time, only passes in two subjects from the Caribbean Examination Council to be a deterrent from rising to the challenge. Or two, use those same two subjects as a springboard to get the desired results. I chose the latter, facing my mental fears of feeling inferior to others who I perceived to be better than I was because they had full certificates in comparison to my paltry two subjects. I persevered through my fears by diligently studying, taking the exam, and successfully passing both my customs clerk one grade 1 and 2 exams on the first attempt. In, if any of the above resonated with you, know that we can all take courage and comfort and confront our fears by taking action. In order to follow one coin until successful, focus, there are some prerequisites. You must strengthen one. You must strengthen those unseen muscles of mental and moral strength by doing practical things like moving out of your comfort zone of complacency to achieve great things. Persevere. Problems are common to mankind. What is important is having the right perspective. The propensity to quit is always around. However, resistance is what builds muscles. Withstanding that tug to throw in the sponge when things get tough. Although mental and moral strength cannot be quantified by the human eye, confronting these concepts such as fear, anger, anxiety, doubt, and lack can only become when courage motivates us to take action, thus creating resilience, which leads to developing these valuable strengths. Be tenacious, study, write that exam, say yes to that position you have been offered, and most importantly, dress up, show up, and never give up. Get yourself to the company event. Anyone wishing to have a flyer like mine, you must provide proof of purchase of your ticket and a professional photo, and we shall show the world we have focus and courage to stand for our brand. Your humble servant and captain, King James, once out. And here, the rise of the one ecosystem, 16th to the 18th, Captain King James, I will rise. This is the picture that he refers to in his piece. So I will rise, get your picture, get your ticket, send your picture, and you will show the world, like Captain King James and others, that I will rise. As Captain said, one's out. Thank you, King. I hand
Thank
it
you.
back over to your good self.
Thank you so much, Ms. Lazama. Thank you so much. So I know we are looking to get close to closing. I have a few comments to make, but before I make some of my comments, because I definitely want to touch on the piece that was read, and I want to touch on that whole quote and some context behind that quote and what it's about. But before I do, I don't know if any of the core team members would like to share anything. I know Mr. Bloomer is sitting here with me, working extremely hard, but I know he could take a minute as the Eagle has landed. I don't know how he landed in Bulgaria again, how he circled back, but I think he's make sure everything is prepared well. Mr. Bloomer, to you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you. Hello to the community. I'm excited. Yeah, I'll be here in Bulgaria.
I think you want to beat me in dots again.
You know, and when I'm here, I'm so excited. I must here work hard. No, okay. I'm really excited to read and heard from the network coordinator that the rules and terms and conditions comes to work. It's very important for the network that we have this stability. I'm excited for this. Okay, and I'm also excited from this. The stability is really important, and I'm more excited for the One Ecosystem event in Plovdiv, the rise of One Ecosystem. I have my ticket here. I pick up my ticket. Really, I'm on the road with my ticket. Okay, it's for me. Why I say that? For me, it's so important when you're building up a business, and you goes not to a corporate meeting. You pick up not the basic information for the corporate. What you do in the network, yeah, it's for me unbelievable. Here in Europe, we have no problem to travel to Bulgarian and pick up this information. I'm sure when you comes with 10 people, with 20 people, with 100 people from your group, this gives a powerful duplication in the future, month per month a duplication. Now you can make a decision for you. You comes alone, you comes with 10 persons, with 10 IMAs, or you comes with 20 IMAs. I think the duplication, it's crazy the different. Please pick up for you, make a decision for you and for your teams, and comes to Plovdiv to this event. And pick up this information and go back in your countries and motivated new blood, new people. This is network. This is my message today.
Yes.
Much fun and a good week. Eagle week. Goodbye. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Bloomer. I like how you mentioned this is network, because I remember one of the personal development speakers I listened to, he said, this is network marketing. It's not net sit down, it's not net work, it is network marketing. And so many people don't want to work, but want the network results. So we have to do network marketing and not net sit down, net lie down, not anything else, but networking. And working means in the right way, preferably, because that is the best way. I hate to do things in the wrong way because we get wrong results. And sometimes, yeah, you take a shortcut and you say, hey, I'm gonna just do this shortcut and get a result that you want, but it's short term and not a long term result that can have lasting stability. And colleagues, friends, we want lasting stability in our business. So I look forward to building, having success in this one ecosystem. Trust me, we are a network marketing company, but one of the most dynamic ones in the world. And what is to come in the near future, not just at the event, but the after the event. You see, the company don't plan just for 12 months. They plan 24, 36, 5 years down the road. And that's how business is supposed to operate. So I'm not at liberty to share everything that's in my mind and things that I've heard, because sometimes you give information that may not come to pass or may not come to pass as they wish. And then everybody going, oh, the date, this, that. We're not going through this again. We are here for the cause and the mission. We know no one is perfect and we should not expect anyone to be perfect, but we are here to focus and build our business. So let's build together and let's have fun together. With that being said, talking about building, I don't know if any one of the other 14 members would like to open up their mic and camera, totally up to them, to share before I close off on one or two thoughts that I would like to close off on.
Yes, hello, I'm here. I'm sorry, but I cannot put my camera on.
No problem. Everybody know you look like
I'm
Zorro.
on the road. I do believe that everybody knows me. the crazy guy. First of all, it's the week that we all should be grateful to Dr. Huja. So congratulations, happy birthday. Secondly, I want to say again, welcome to Lyudmil. Yes, we are going to make history. And to all of you that are actually in Sofia, thank you so much in the name of the network for the time that you have been there. You are not with your family. You are actually with a big family around the globe. So thank you for that. And finally, yes, I agree with you, Emil. That's amazing. People who attend to the big meetings, of course, it makes a difference. So I do call everyone out there that believe in this, that probably needs to be there just to testify that a momentum is coming, my friends. So you cannot miss this. You just cannot miss this. Unbelievable things are coming, and this is your time. This is why people like me are at this moment for so many years. It's just for you. It's not about me, it's about you. So yes, it's important. I'm looking forward to look and to meet all of you in Sofia, and you will see that I'm right. So the question is, are you ready, my friends? Are you truly ready? Get excited, get a ticket. You go by plane, you go by skate, whatever, but you must be there. So congratulations to all of you. Thank you so much, King. Thank you so much, Emil, and everybody involved in it. So with all my heart, I'll be there and the party's over.
Mr. Machado, thank you so much. I believe that you're definitely going to put things in place. You might be driving here now. I don't know. No, I'm joking. But let's make it happen. We have every reason to make it happen. I see my wife is on the call. I wanted to harass her. Nevertheless, I see Team I Am. I don't know. As I said, you guys can open your mic at any time that you want. You know, Team I Am is the One Academy leaders. And I think they'll be very happy to know that their letter that they've sent and the directive and the things that they want is being taken very serious and taken a very serious look at. to make some things happen. And Emil is also here lobbying on your behalf. But at the end of the day, that's our product.
That's right.
If our product is not at the highest level, what are we selling? So definitely, I know these product leaders are the right people to lead the organization. They have showed it by their work, not just talk, but by their action. And I truly appreciate them. We just need to get them some money.
That's
Money
right.
is important. Let's get the money. Let's get the money, man. Let's sell the product and get the money.
Could you give us rights to open our cameras, please?
Immediately.
Okay.
I think your camera is on now. Yes?
Yes.
Wonderful.
All right. So hi, King James, all the way in Bulgaria, of course. And as like Muriel said, we are this part of the world, but we are still there together with you. And I love how you ended that statement. We need to get the money. And that is very, very important indeed, because we recognize that we have a golden product. We have something that everyone needs in this world, especially within the pandemic. We are not just saying that, but we are actually doing things that help a lot of people weather the storm. And there's no storm that could hurt you like financial storms. So yes, we are in pandemic and it could affect your health, but what about your physical and financial fitness? What about your financial fitness? How will that be affected at the end of the day? We have some very, very good information that could help you actually get financially fit, even in the pandemic. So, I mean, what else can we say? We thank you so much, King James, for being over there and taking the bull by the horns. We thank you for the new coordinator, the network coordinator that is there. I think it's something that was long overdue. And I thank him for taking up the challenge to really make this thing happen. Because at the end of the day, the vision that we are focused on will come to pass. And, you cannot really make something happen without focusing on what you want to happen. So we'll make it happen. And we are here for the long haul. And we just want some tools to really go crazy with the One Academy to make it very, very relevant. And we'll see what could happen with that. So that's all we need. We just need some tools to get this thing done right. All right. So I don't know what Michelle has to say.
Yes, I want to say good morning and good evening to wherever you are on planet Earth today. It's a good day and it's a wonderful day to start all over. And I want to encourage everyone today that go on your newsletter and look at that eagle looking at you in the eye and hear what it says. Focus takes courage. And for all of us who are here today, present, still existing, still seeing this vision, still believing, still working, we definitely have that courage. And we have some eagle eyes with us. And you know what? We even bringing in the eagle vision and the eagle, the eagle, the eagle pathway, everything eagle. And I want to say thank you, the eagle program.
Mm-hmm.
So let's stay focused, everyone. Let's stay, be encouraged. As King James would say, we add more life to one life.
Yeah. So all the way from the West Indies, the Caribbean, Trinidad and Tobago. One's out. King, see you soon, bro.
One's out. One's out. Yeah, well, that is what we need. We need that immediately, man. We need more color in Bulgaria. That's the next topic. But definitely, family members across the globe, I want to just close with a couple thoughts in my brain. Yeah.
Look at the calculations.
1 second, guys. Yeah, the company coming in with exciting news. They're ready for excitement. I told them I have 5 more minutes here in the webinar. So let me close off and go see what they want to talk about. So regarding the concept of goal and how funny or strange or weird that it is, I watch countries and I want to give you my neighboring countries. I want to give you, matter of fact, I want to give you a country that really dear to my heart because this is my closest neighbor. I don't want to use Suriname, but I'm going to use Venezuela. About what is happening in Venezuela. I think I have shown many times information and documentary and things of that nature. But let me just say it one more time again. In Venezuela, a country that has the biggest gold reserve in the world, whether you know it or not, maybe not gold, oil, but they have some reserves. They have gold, oil, and pitch. But they also, like us, are one of the very few, I think it's only 2-3 countries with pitch lake, and they have pitch as well. This Venezuelan country produce so much resources, is really wealthy as a country, but yet they are using the dollar as a currency and not able to use their bolivars or their currency that they have locally. What is happening in Venezuela? The financial system of sanctions, which is controlled by the banking sector with the SWIFT codes, and the sanctions that's been placed on this country, has put the country in a chokehold to a standstill to almost where they are dying, and the same people that's killing them are the ones who they want to or are forcefully being coerced to turn to for help. How is it? It is a strategic maneuver that is very, very disgusting to cripple the country so they could take without force. So they might not use military force like once before when people used to plunder lands, but they're using the banking system to plunder. Do you know that we have a solution where that plundering and the whole of that banking system don't have to have the chokehold on the world? If the mighty SWIFT or the US dollar disagree with you as a country, wherever you are in the world, if you are not one of the leading currencies like pound or euro, and they decide to point you out and put restrictions on you financially so you can't make transactions using their SWIFT code, you're dead. But in the world of cryptocurrency, the world of blockchain technology, the world of our ecosystem and DealShaker in particular, we do what? We level the playing field and we help. If you don't see the reason to push our message, please listen to what I just said again. Cut that part, rewind it if you want to hear it and understand it. So when I look at the role and function that we have to play, it's much bigger than me getting my coins to increase in value and me becoming wealthy. If this was all about me, I would have left already because there's so many opportunities that presented get rich quick. Especially if you are in an early crypto business, you join, you make offer to people, you crash like so many people have done and moved on. So many people moved on from this business because they find they're not making enough money, so let me go somewhere else. So if it was about the money and me alone, I'll leave already. So for me, it's much bigger than the money because the money will come. You keep doing the right things, it will come. It's going to be attracted to you because you cannot not get the money from the results. You just have to put in the work to get the results. The point of the matter is that the chokehold that's on Venezuela, and I talk about them because I'm next door. Trinidad and Tobago is right next door to them. They tell, and when I say they, I'm speaking about the US. There's no hidden secret. They are even attempting to tell the countries that's neighboring, Barbados, Trinidad, and whoever's in the CARICOM region, not to assist Venezuela, or you're going to have problems with us. What type of role, what type of behavior is that? But that's what they could do because they control a system that can bully the world, which is the financial system. If you don't understand the importance of money, I think I just gave it to you in a nutshell. This is why we spoke about courageous. And being courageous is for standing in what you believe in. And I believe in this business. And we want to stand tall. But we can't stand without doing something. We have to do something. So at the event, I believe that's the step of doing something. The step of the bird, the flip of the switch, what we need to focus and build. So colleagues, friends, just continue trusting the process. Let's work with the process and let's build this business. Focus and build your business. This is your humble servant here. I know one ecosystem adds more to life. Let's continue adding to lives. I thank you guys so much. Blessings and more blessing. Your humble servant saying one's out to everyone, one's out.